Good morning, everyone. You are welcome to another beautiful week. I'm sure you enjoy your weekend. I actually did. How are you doing this morning? And how is mommy and daddy? Thank you for coming to class this morning. So happy to have you. This morning, on mathematics class, our topic will be multiplication and division of weight. Multiplication and division of weight. I am Mrs. Olayinka, and I'm so excited to have you here this morning. I'm sure you have been learning so much on this platform, and I know you will learn more this week. So please pay attention to class today and come with your writing materials like I always tell you in my math and quantitative class. When you're coming to class, you're not just coming to listen, you come and solve problems alongside with me. Because you know, practice makes perfect. So when you solve questions alongside with me, you get better at it. Now today, what are we going to be looking at? In this class today, we'll be looking at how to solve questions on multiplication of weights. So at the end of this class, you should be able to solve questions for me on multiplication of weights. You should be able to solve questions for me on division of weights. You should be able to solve questions for me on word problem and then conversion of weights. So I want you to pay close attention as we will be doing all that in today's class. Now let's go to the next slide. Our review. What did we talk about in our last class? In our last class, we started the topic weight. And I remember I told you that the topic weight is a very large topic. We cannot do it in a week. That's why we did it for 2 weeks. And we're going to be continuing this week. So, last week I told you about the definition of weight. And I told you how to add in weight and how to subtract in weight. I'm sure you can still remember all that I told you in weight. And I told you some terminologies like kg, g, cg, and all that. So, this week we'll be doing more into this class. So, I want you to pay close attention. Now, multiplication of metric weights. We're going to start with multiplication. We are used to your multiplication already. The only thing is that we are doing it in metric weights. Now, the first question we have here is that 5cg plus 4mg times 9. Now, you are familiar with your cg, mg already. What does cg stand for? Centigram. What does mg stand for? Milligram. What does g stand for? Gram. What does kg stand for? Kilogram. Good. What does T stand for? Ton. Okay. Don't forget, in multiplication, it's not very difficult as you may be thinking. But when you want to carry the extra, don't forget that your conversion remains the same. 10 mg will give you 1 cg. 100 cg will give us 1 g. That's 1 gram. 1000 gram will give us 1 kilogram. And 1000 kilogram will give us 1 metric ton. Now, let's look at this example. 5 cg, 4 mg times 9. What is the first thing you're going to do? Write your cg and mg up. Then you write your 5 and your 4. And then you write your 9 there. And your symbol. Then you underline it. Now, 9 times 4 will give us what? I'm sure you know your multiplication table very well. 9 times 4. Don't start from 9 times 1. 9, no. You should be able to tell me 9 times 4 will give us what? 36. Okay. You know you're not supposed to write your 36 there. Just take your 6 at the back, write it there. Write your 6 at the back, and then carry your 3. Now we have 3. Hold it on. Now 9 times 5 will give us what? Your multiplication table again. Don't forget, in this class, we will need your multiplication understanding to be very high. Okay, 9 times 5 give us what? 45. So 45 plus 3 will give us what? 48. So that we have 48 cg and 6 mg. That's what we have here. 46 cg, 48 cg and 6 mg. Are we good to go? Can we go to the next slide? Very good. Now let's look at the second example because I'll be giving you several examples so that you can understand very well. Now the second question says 3g, 45 cg, 4 mg times 4. Now, let's go. Arrange it the way I just told you in the previous slide. And then, let's start. 4 times 4 will give us what? 16. Then you write your 6 at the back and take your 1. Keep it aside. 4 times 5 will give us what? 4 times 5 is what? 20. Plus your 1 give us 21. So you write your 1 here and take your 2 in. Keep it aside. Now, 4 times 4 will give us what? 16. 16 plus this 2 will give us 18. So you write your 8 here and carry your 1, keep it aside. Now let's go to 4 times 3 is what? 12. Plus this is the one that you have taken. It was 13. And we have your 13 here. That's why we have 13G, 81CG, and 6mg. Are we good to go? Do you understand to this level? Are you sure? Any question? Okay. Let's go to the next slide, which is division of metric weights. We are done with multiplication, and now we are going to division very quickly. Now, don't forget that even in division, it's not difficult. The only thing is that remember your conversion. Remember them. Don't forget your conversions. Now, this is the example I have here. 5cg 6mg divided by 4. 5cg 6mg divided by 4. Now we have a 5 written down there. 5 and 6 divided by 4. Our cg is here and our mg is here. Don't always forget, write it out. Now 4 in 5 give how many times? Sometimes can 4 go in 5? 1 time, but it still remain 1. The one that remains, add it to the next figure. 4 in 16 will give what? 4. And the answer is 14. That's why we have 14 here. Do you get it now? Is it simple? Good. Now let's go to more questions on division. This time around I have kg and grams. Kilograms and grams. Now I have 24 kilograms and 20 grams. I want to divide it by 20. Now what do? Still do your division sign. Write your kg there and your g. Write your 24 and your 20. Then you write your 20 outside. Now 20 and 24, how many times will it go? 20 and 24, 1. Then we have 4 remaining. This 4 is 4 kg. And we are moving it to the side of gram, of g. You know that they are not on the same conversion level again. So when you move your 4 kg to grams, it becomes what? 1 kg equal to what? 1000 grams. So 4 kg will give us what? Who knows it? 4 kg will give us what? Since 1 kg gives us 1000 grams, what will 4 kg give us? 4000, good. 4000 grams, good. So that means we are moving 4000 to this side. 4000. So we have our 4000 plus 20 will give us 4020. Okay. Now 4020. 4020 divided by 20. So what do we get? You have our 201. So 20 in 4020 is what? 201. So our answer is 1 kg, 201 gram. Are we okay with that? Good. Okay, let's quickly go to the next slide because we have a lot of things to do. Like I told you from the beginning, the objective of the class, we have to work on multiplication, work on division, work on word problem, and work on conversion. Now we are going to conversion of metric weight. Look at that teacher over there trying to explain to the other teacher. Now he's trying to explain to them that 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams, just like we just did in the previous slide. The 4 kilogram is 4000 grams. Good. Now 1 kilogram will give us 10 kids, 1 kid will give us 100 grams, 1 ton will give us 1000 kilograms, and 1 ton will give us 10,000 kids. Alright, let's quickly go to the next slide and let's start our work on conversion. Conversion of metric weight. When changing from a higher unit to a lower unit, you have to what? Multiply. Please put this at the back of your mind. Please don't forget. It's very key. Very, very key. When changing from a higher unit to a lower unit, you need to multiply. Now, we are converting from 4 gram to centigram. So 4 gram is higher than centigram. Gram is higher than centigram. So we need to multiply. We need to do what? Multiply. Now the question says convert 4g to cg. Don't forget 100 cg equal to what? 1 gram. 100 cg equal to 1 gram. So I want to get 4g. So what do you think we do? You just times it. We multiply. Don't forget our multiplication. You just say since 100 cg is 1g, we're looking for 4g. You just say 4 times 100. You give us what? 400 cg. That's the answer. 400 cg. 400 cg. 4. Okay, good. Our answer is 400 cg. Let's quickly go on another question on conversion. We want to convert 3G 550 cg to CG. 3G is higher than CG, so we are going to multiply still. So don't forget 3G 50 cg to CG. Now, since 100 cg is 1G, 100 cg equal to what? 1G. So 3G will be what? Equal to 3 times 100. Will give us what? 300. Plus this one is already, the 50 cg is already in CG, so they don't need to convert it. It's already on CG. Just say 300 plus 50 will give you what? 350 CG. That's the answer. 350 CG. Okay. Do you get that? There's supposed to be a equal to sign here. 3 times 100 will give us 300 CG. So our answer is good. Now, another question on conversion of weights. Convert 2 kg to gram. Don't forget I told you from higher figure to lower figure you multiply. So 2 kg is bigger than gram. So you say 2 kg is gram. So don't forget that since 1000 gram equal to 1 kilogram. So 2 kilogram will give now be what? 2 times 1000 will give us what? 2000. So your answer is 2000 grams. As simple as ABC, 2000 grams. Now, let's go to another conversion in tons. Now, 1 ton is bigger than kilogram, so we are still going to be multiplying. Now, we want to convert 9 tons to kilogram. Since 1000 kilogram is 1 ton, you now say 9 ton equals to 9 times 1000. It gives us 9,000 kilogram. So 9 tons is equal to 9,000 kilograms. 9 tons is equal to what? 9,000 kilograms. Do we get that clearly? Is it clear? Okay. Let's now go to another conversion. This time around, I want to convert from a lower unit to a higher unit. And when we convert from a lower unit to a higher unit, keep these tools at the back of your mind. We do what? We divide. We do what? We divide. When you convert from a lower unit to a higher unit, you divide. So please don't forget this as well. Now we want to convert 400 cg to gram. Cg is lower than gram, so you divide. Now since 100 cg equals to 1G, then we are looking for how to convert 400 cg to gram. You divide it by 100. You say 400 divide by 100. Your 0 cut your 0, your 0 cut your 0. What you left with you here is 4 over 1. And 4 over 1 is the same thing as 4. So your answer is 4 grams. Do you get that? Now let's go to the next question. We want to convert 600 grams to kilogram. And since 1000 grams is 1 kilogram, 6000 grams we divide by 1000. So we say 6,000 divided by 1000. Okay, we have 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0, 0 cancel 0. What's the answer? 6 over 1. And then we have answer as 6 kg. This is supposed to be 6,000, sorry. 6,000. Not 600. Okay, 6,000. So our answer is 6 kg. 6 kg. Now let's look at that example. 10,000 kilograms to tons. 10,000 kilograms to tons. Now, since 1,000 kilograms equals to 1 ton, then let's divide as well. We say 10,000 divided by 1,000. So your 0 here, your 0 cancel, your 0 cancel. We have 10 over 1. And then 10 over 1 will give us what? 10 ton. That's our answer. Okay. I hope you understood that. Let's go to the last part of the topic. Word problem or metric weight. When we talk about word problem, as we've been doing it in the class and in school, it talks about what we come across every day while we work with our mathematics, where we are trying to apply mathematics. Now, you have a question here. It says, how many 125 grams packet will a man get from a bag of salt weighing 2 kilograms? A bag of salt weighing 2 kilograms. How many 125 grams packet will you get from 8? Now, what are we going to do? We are going to divide. Now you know that your 2 kg equals to what from your conversion? Equal to what? 2 kg will give us what? 2,000 grams. That's good. You multiply it by 8,000. It was 2,000 grams. Now you say 2,000 grams divided by 125. What will you get? You get 16. You get your 16. Now, that is our answer. 16 packs. 16 packets. Okay. Now let's quickly go to the next question on what problem? What is each person's share if 5 men and 3 women share equally a sack of bean weighing 400 kilograms? That's the net weight. What will be each person's share? Now the first thing you need to do is that find out how many people are there, because they are talking about each person. So each person, we talk about one person. So before we can get the one person, let's see how many people are there. So we have 5 men, 3 women. That's 5 plus 3 will give us 8. So we have 8 people. 8 people are there. Now that we know that 8 people are there, what do? We have to divide the 400 kg by 8. So we say 400 kilogram divided by 8, so that we know what each person will get. So 8 in 400 will give us what? 50. That's 50. So each person will get 50 kilograms. Each person will get 50 kilograms. Is that okay? That's our answer. Good. Now, in conclusion, we can see that we have been able to multiply in metric weight, we have been able to divide in metric weight, we can convert in metric weight, and we can solve what problem on metric weight. And then, also note, when changing from a lower unit to a higher unit, you need to what? Divide. When changing from a higher unit to a lower unit, you have to multiply. I hope that's clearly gotten. That's very good. Now let's see what we have been able to do. I want you to get your biro now and quickly solve for me. Express as stones. Express as stones. Okay. Number 1, 4,000 kilograms. 4,000 kilograms. What will it give us in tons? 6,000 kilograms. What will it give us in tons? You know what to do? Good. I know it's very simple. Now, change 5 kg 200 grams to grams. 5 kg 200 grams, change it to grams. I told you that when you're getting your kg, you can convert your 5 kg to grams. How do you do it? You times by 1,000. Whatever you get added to the 250, you get your grams. Good. Now let's divide 5 cg 4 mg divided by 9. Sorry, times it by 9. 5 cg 4 mg times 9. Quickly work it out. Okay, let me see. Now, how many 250 grams are there in 50 kilograms? How many 250 grams are there in 50 kilograms? Good. Now, I'm sure you have worked out your questions and you're good to go. Thank you so much for listening to today's class. I'm sure you have enjoyed 1 or 2 things, and I've already enjoyed teaching you as well. Thank you so much and take care of yourself. Bye.